Charlie, do we have you? And what is your reaction to what you just heard from the president?
Yeah, boy, Reed, there's a lot to unpack there. Let's first of all let's get specific about the Strait of Hormuz, because he fielded a few questions on that. He said that he had spoken to U.S. allies. He specifically name-checked Emmanuel Macron from France, obviously. UK, kind of shamed the UK for not being more forthcoming with the military assets there. He gave Macron an 8 out of 10 in terms of cooperation. But he did point out something that is very specific. He said any of those assets, even if the NATO partners and U.S. allies were to move those assets, it's going to take some time to get them anywhere in this region. And at once he said that the Strait of Hormuz might be open now, right? They've been going after, he said, 30 of these mine-laying boats have been taken out. They're not sure about the mines that are still there, if any, he said. But it's the threat of both the mines inside the water and also the threat of drone attacks or missile attacks from the shore. He said the United States, I won't quote him exactly, but is bombing the heck out of the shore along that Iranian border going into the Strait of Hormuz. But Iran has already attacked a couple cargo ships in the bay before getting into the strait, but it sort of underlines the challenges there. So he's asking for help. He said, but the United States doesn't need it. This is the most powerful Navy, powerful military in the world that's been gathered here. And he feels that if these tankers, and most importantly, I suppose, their insurance companies, felt safe in transporting and transiting the Strait of Hormuz, that they would be doing so, and he sort of encouraged them to do so. So at one time, he's saying that the United States has got that kind of facility and presence there, military presence. He said the United States has taken out essentially the entire Iranian Navy, 100 boats of different descriptions, and the mine layers themselves. But he didn't necessarily give 100% assurance that that strait is safe to be passed through. And again, one of the reasons, he's not just talking to France, he's not just talking to the United Kingdom, he's talking to South Korea, Japan, specifically China. Yeah. He said the United States has been responsible for keeping that open, where China is actually benefiting from most of the oil and resources coming out of that region, passing through the Strait of Hormuz. So at one point he's saying, yes, the U.S. military has got a significant presence there and are capable of keeping that strait open. At the same time, asking for European partners and partners further afield for help in keeping that open. And he said he's essentially keeping score, looking at France, looking at the UK, of those countries that are cooperating and helping the United States, his words, helping the United States to keep that strait open. Now here, I can tell you, I know that the Israeli military and the United States, they've taken out, I'm looking at 6,000 combat flights from the United States. This comes from CENTCOM this morning, 90 military targets. And Karg Island, that's very important, that industrial and military and oil hub off the coast of Iran. But at the same time, over the weekend, there's been hundreds of rocket and missile attacks here across Israel, not here in Tel Aviv, to the north, all the way to the south, launched from Iran and Hezbollah. So although they are, in their words, taking out most of the ballistic missiles and most of the attacks that are coming out, Iran has still shown very capable of at least trying to target Israel.
All right, Charlie D'Agata from Tel Aviv, thank you so much. Be safe. We appreciate the update on a Monday.